I don't know what I'd have done without you these last few days.
Thank you. Why do you look at me like that?
You know, Elena, if I were a sculptor, I'd model a head of you and call it Joan of Arc. You have that kind of beauty. I think I'd model you standing... Oh, no, I wouldn't. Why, to think of you as Joan of Arc would be to think of losing you as a martyr and not keeping you as a woman.
I think you are a little mad, Stefan.
Think so?
I do not understand you.
Well, for the first time in my life, I don't understand myself. I think I'm in love with you, Elena.
Oh, that is impossible.
Is it?
Oh, please do not let me go, Stefan.
Afraid?
Yes.
Of me?
No, for us. That kiss would be the beginning of something that we would both regret.
Would you regret loving people?
Yes. When you know you have to part.
But must we part?
Oh, you know we must. Our lives are devoted to following two ideals, Stefan, leading us in opposite directions. That means that sooner or later we must say goodbye.
Elena, if I weren't English and you weren't Russian, that'd make a difference, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And can't we pretend then?
Pretend?
Yes, that there's no war, no revolution. That we're just two people, unattached and free. Free to love each other, if we wanted to.
Stefan.
You do want to. You do, don't you, Elena?
So much.
Darling. Who's it?
I beg pardon, sir. May I see you a moment, please?
Right.
It's important.
Excuse me, Elena.
Of course.
Well, Evans?
Dispatch from London, sir.
From London? Get my decoding book.
Have it, sir. Right here, sir.
Well, let's see now. His Majesty's government has appointed you unofficial representative. Unofficial representative in Russia. Unofficial. Now, what the blazes does that mean?
Anyway, you've been appointed, sir.
We look to you to do all in your power to prevent signing of a separate peace with Germany. This does not convey recognition of Russia, but commissions you to act only as an individual. We cannot be responsible for your safety or your decision, but await your recommendations. At last, Evans.
It's wonderful, sir.
It's the greatest diplomatic mission of the whole war. We've got to keep the Russians fighting on the Eastern Front. How do you think I'll find the ambassadorial bed, Evans?
It's a roomy thing, sir. A bit large, but comfortable.
Evans, I appoint you Lord High Chancellor of the Bedchamber, Lord High Keeper of the Keys, Lord High, Lord High anything you like. In short, you're Pooh-Bah, Evans.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see the War Commission tomorrow. Talk them out of signing that peace treaty. This is the chance of a lifetime. But there's one thing. They mustn't know I'm unofficial.
Oh, no, sir.
Now, let's see you. Oh, Lena, I'm sorry.
Oh, it is all right. I was just going.
Well, I'll see you home.
Oh, please do not bother. You must be busy.
Well, I am rather, darling. You understand.
Of course. Good night.
Good night. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yes, please do, Stefan.
Mr. Locke?
Yes?
You have just promised this commission England's trade and recognition, in return for which Russia is to continue supporting the Allied armies at the front.
Exactly.
Tell us, Mr. Locke, on whose authority do you do this?
Why, I represent England.
You lie, Mr. Locke. You represent England only unofficially. Your purpose in coming here was to delay the making of a separate peace. You spoke well, but only expressed the opinion of one of England's many private citizens.
Seems that you know something of my affairs, gentlemen. May I ask how you know?
It is our business to know many things. You are excused, Mr. Locke. We advise you to leave Russia as soon as possible.
One moment, please. Gentlemen, it's quite true I am here only in an unofficial capacity. But allow me some time to communicate with London.
What for?
I'll tell my government that in return for your not opening peace negotiations, I promised you immediate help. Money, ammunition, troops. My government will back me up, I know it. Well, gentlemen?
We will allow you 3 weeks, Mr. Locke. We must be assured, however, that during that time England will do nothing to hinder our government.
I pledge England to that, sir.
Send your communication.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
We shall keep our promise, Mr. Locke. Let us hope that you keep yours and those you have made for England.
I think England's integrity is well known, sir. Good day, gentlemen.
Remember, Mr. Locke, 3 weeks.
Well, sir, how did it come out?
Oh, badly, Evans. They knew I was acting unofficially.
They knew it? But how,
Yes.
Oh.
That's how they knew it. She told them. Who's there?
Stefan,
Oh, it's you.
you said you would call. I had to come to see you.
What for? Come to ingratiate yourself again so that you can betray another confidence?
Oh, no.
Don't deny it. You were here when that dispatch came. You overheard what I said. You told them. How else could they know?
I had no intention of denying it, Stefan. It was my duty.
Really? And I suppose last night when you said you loved me, that was all in the line of duty too, was it?
Last night was beautiful. So beautiful that what you said just now will not even spoil the memory of it. Goodbye, Stefan.
Oh, no, wait, Elena. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Come here, darling.
Dearest.
Poor, foolish Elena. You believe so strongly in your ideals, don't you? Don't you see how wrong they are?
What my ideal is peace. Peace and the happiness for Russia. You call that wrong?
It must be wrong to let down one's friends. There must be loyalty between nations. This separate peace, it's a rank betrayal.
You mean that England will be inconvenienced because Russia refuses to share the burden of England's war?
No, we're fighting for the world.
Oh, you think your country is the world?
Well, at any rate, we kept on fighting when the Russians threw down their guns and ran away like a lot of frightened dogs.
Be quiet.
They all... Lenya.
Oh, Stefan. Why did I do that when I love you so?
Darling, I suppose because we just aren't big enough to see over our ideals. Lenya.